I'm testing out Codex. It just launched yesterday. I'm exploring some things, and so as I told someone on Twitter just the other day, like one of the things that I do that really helps me is I will to test out new functionality. I will create brand new products just to mess around with things that I don't like, that I care about enough that I'll use privately, but I probably won't ever launch publicly. And that is kind of where we are now. I'm just testing out this Codex function. And so I'm going to go ahead and move this really quickly. The front end. I'm going to create this repository here. And then I'm going to go into GitHub and I'm going to create a backend as well real quick. Just in case, because I don't know how Codex works. So I'm going to create ScoutDM backend, private always. And then I'll just go ahead and add that. ScoutDM backend. Okay. I line them up. Again, the reason I do it in my personal instead of the NoCap one, because I usually put everything in the NoCap one, is because Bolt does not work well with org level GitHub repositories. For the basic level, I know that they have team planes that you can use it with, which is brilliant. But it did make sense for me to sign up for a team plane when it's just me. I just like organizing things under my LLC because it makes sense and it's easier for selling and setting up Stripe accounts and stuff like that. So we have this open. I've been working on this concept of an idea for a really long time. I've applied for Reddit Data API twice now. Haven't gotten even a response from them, so who knows what's going to happen there. But I really want to. But I really want to figure out. I really want to figure out like how to use all this stuff. And so, like, here's a perfect example. So we're going to create an environment. This is my first time ever doing this, by the way. So let's go ahead and work on, should we do back end or front end? I don't even know. Oh, hold on. Can you create a feature and functionality list for this product? Just so that I can have a clear idea of what all we are building. Make sure we're on the same page. This is going to be a short video. I just want to see how it works. Because we also have Claude. We got the Claude Max $200 plan, so we have basically unlimited use of Claude. When they launched Sonnet 4 and Opus 4, I just knew, I tested out Opus 4 once. So I was like, okay, I just need to pay the couple hundred to get to where we're going. Okay, I feel like I need to figure out. Okay, so right now I'm a little confused because I know I need the back end. I need to be able to use Reddit, right? I'm actually not. Okay, I'm gonna go to Claude first because I'm a little kind of like, I'm not really sure what Scout DM. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this yet. And so I'm gonna go ahead and you'll see what I'm gonna do in a second. And I'm gonna turn on extended thinking. And then I'm gonna come in here and do Scout and do that whole thing. And I'm gonna come in here and do the front end. Wow. What is it pulling from? Oh, this package lock. We need to learn how to clear that. That's way too much. some features for an app, but I'm not sure how to leverage the public Reddit API since I don't have Reddit data access. So right now I'm going to go through my project plan. This is usually when I would use a Gym Prompt Framework doc, but honestly, I've written so many that I kind of have a pretty good idea of how. I have a pretty good idea. Oh, come on, computer. What are you doing? Okay. I need to check this. Okay, so turns out I do need um this real quick. I need to know what it's saying. My computer's moving a little bit slow. I don't know how many times you guys are gonna hear me say that, but computers move slow. And this is a 2020 MacBook Pro, so very old, very, very slow. Okay, wait till I have enough money to Reddit DM product. Yep. So I think I'm actually going to delete this. I think I'm going to delete this because, oh no, it already has stuff in here. Kind of though, not really. Here, I'm going to take this. Wow, it's taking forever to load this, and I only have 15 more minutes. So, not my favorite. I was hoping to just kind of hop in, and it can't even open tabs fast enough. Okay, okay, let's go. I'm a little kind of lost for words because I thought I could just get in here, test this feature out, but this is kind of called scaffolding. I'm scaffolding a little bit because right now I don't know what the usage rate. I don't know what anything is about this Codex tool, and so I want to give it the best shot as possible for being successful. Okay. So now I'm just doing like infrastructure, like just general documentation stuff because that's important. If I'm going to build it, if I'm going to build something, then I want it to be correct. Unfortunately, at this point, like a lot of the stuff that we are trapped by has a lot to do with budget. Like that's the reason why I haven't built all these products out because everything takes a little bit of budget, not just of time, but it's like each time you launch a Supabase, each time you launch a Supabase instance, it costs $10 a month. So you got to be sure. You got to be sure that you're going to be. Sorry, I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. Reddit DM product for B2C go to market promotions. Cool. And so then we're going to go here. I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. So I'm going to move on because it's easier to move on than it is to try and track a thread of a train of thought because it'll come back to me later. So we're going to take that. And then we're going to come here. We're going to delete this because we don't need this anymore. To trash. Cool, that's gone. Now we're going to use this thing. Now we're going to come here and we're going to match. I got to make sure that the feature list is actually what I want before I give Claude. Because if I give it to Claude, it's gonna go and freaking build it. So we want to be precise. and then we'll try and use Codex to refine some things. I don't even know what I would refine. This is important. So this is what we're going to do. We're actually going to copy this. We're going to do MVP. MVP. Oops, sorry. Is it this one? MVP features. Sorry, we're moving kind of quick here. It's not really how I like to do things, but I realize that like a lot of these things that it's might mention are things that we don't really need right now. So when we hand things to Claude, we just don't really want to add things we don't need. Oh, that actually makes sense. That's great. Okay, perfect. Love that. That's exactly what I've been thinking about modulating or making mod. Is it modulating? Creating modular components. Um, okay. Okay. Swan Street. Huh. We don't really need that, but we'll leave it in there. Let's do weekly. It keeps doing dark light mode. I don't want a light mode. I don't want dark mode. Okay. 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 Let's start at the top now. Sign up. Supabase. Simple welcome tour showing an overview of subreddits, keyword and feed. Settings page. Okay. Add subreddit input, user. Oh man, this is taking much longer than I thought it would take. This might not be the Codex one. This might just be launching a new product. Here, actually, instead of schedule, what we need to do is have a refresh button that users can click that will refresh the pool of the Reddit API. This will cut down on API calls to Reddit, de-risking chance of being flagged for any violations, and also will help the user actually respond to all of the things that pop up to them, as they may be overloaded by the sheer amount of conversations and comments that match what they are looking for. See, I'm not, we're using soup base, which it knows. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Okay. This is taking too long. All right. This is a mistake. Hold on. Add biography and company profile sections. These two will give context to the OpenAI generated DM drafts. This will make each DM personalized and relevant. Add biography and company profile sections. Add goals section, which will also give context to OpenAI for DM personalization. Depending on the goal, should dictate the kind of words and tone that OpenAI will use when creating DMs. Okay, cool. All right, so now we're going to add all this. This is a crazy MVP, isn't it? All right, we got 5 minutes. Yeah, like I said, this isn't going to be the Codex video. This is going to be the... Let's go. You ready? For both front end and back end, based on the code bases that I've submitted for both and the feature list that I've attached as well. All right, this is gonna be intense. Make sure that extended is on. Using Opus 4. Time to watch it cook, just for a little bit. All right, so Codex. Now that I'm not README, just gonna link to, okay. We're just gonna have this write the README. Oh no, what are you doing? That's I almost put it in the wrong place. It's for Scout. Yep, there we go. I don't even know what any of this means. Code execution. We're not going to give it. Yeah, let's just see what happens. We're not going to put environment variables in right now. Okay, so now what do I do? Oh, sorry, save. Do I do this? Oh, can you write a read file based on what I'm building? This is the MVP feature list, so you can determine what features and functions are for front end, which I'm using for Bolt, and which for back end I need the readme file for the back end. Okay, so I can't reference chats. I thought I could, but I can't reference chats in that's interesting. I can't use the here's the feature. Oh, I already said feature list. All right. Can I create a branch? Okay, I have to already have a branch established. Good to know. Oh, I can dictate. Okay, okay. All right. Well, hey, tell me what I'm doing. This is so exciting. Oh, and it's time to stop. What's happening over here? It's using 1.4 gigs. I know that. Oh, is it cooking? Yeah. I provided both front end and back end, my friend. What are you talking about? Unless you're saying the back end is empty. That's what it's saying. A little arrogant, no? Oh, can I create another one? Oh, shoot. We can just... Are we... Can we just update? Okay. So I have to create a new environment for a new thing. For a new task. Oh, okay. And the next one, I might do like 4 or 5 tasks at the same time. I want to push it. Oh, it's already done. All right, let's see what it did, and then we'll hop out. So if I click on this, then what? So I copy this. That's just the file name. Oh, create a pull request. I didn't even see that big white button up there. View pull request. I'm just gonna merge this. I just want to see what it looks like. Alright, I merged it. Now what? So this is merged. So if I go to this branch, do you automatically create a branch? Oh, you do. Okay, interesting. So you create branches like that, and then I just delete it. I got in trouble doing branches that were wrong. I guess when I was just one branch. When I was working with Jules, I messed up on the branches. That I don't have. Cool. All right. That's the end of this video. See y'all. Claude's gonna. I think it's still cooking. Probably, if I had to guess. Yeah. Oh man, it's been a lot of files, and I hate when it does it like this. It's hard to keep track. I'd rather them be in line, but whatever. I think. So I'm gonna archive this. And go to my environments, and I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down because I don't know how I'm getting charged. Follow up tasks. Okay, cool.